are trying to defend our right, and these military people are there to defend the Fulani people.
Viewers and subscribers, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now, recall that on the eve of Christmas last year, about 200 people were sent to RIP in Mangu local government area of Plateau State. And one of the suspects, who was part of the mastermind, has confessed openly for everyone to hear and see. Now, I know that when we talk about Mangu local government area, Plateau State, some people will be like, I beg you, it's not my business, it's far from here. But here's what you need to know. Don't think that you are safe. I'm not trying to threaten you, but even the people who were attacked in Mangu local government area of Plateau State never believed it to get to them one day. And this is the reason why our duty is to make sure that we create this awareness. Our duty is to make sure that we like and share this video so that the government can get to see and know that people are speaking about it for something to be done earlier. Yes, the issues of the insecurity in Nigeria is becoming overwhelming. It's becoming unbecoming. I think that's the word. Our duty is to make sure that we speak up. The question is that a lot of people have questioned the silence of the Plateau State governor, who has said nothing about the so-called crisis that is happening in his state. A lot of people have also spoken about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who have just traveled to France on a private visit in the midst of this insecurity in the land. Anyway, that's not the reason for the video. I'd like you to listen to the confession of this young man who was part of the masterminds that caused the RIP of over 200 persons in Mangu local government area. But before I do that, I'd like you to hear a public analyst who has gone ahead to look at some of the intricacies, the reasons behind this crisis in Mangu local government area, and what we must do about it to ensure that security is restored back in that local government area. Don't go anywhere. I'll be coming back to show you the confession of this young man who was captured as part of the mastermind to the crisis that is happening in Plateau State. Do well to intentionally like this video so that YouTube can recommend it for people to get to see what is happening in that local government area. My name is Moses and this is Think Tank TV.
This is Oasis Church being destroyed by Muslims in our village, in our area. Please, we need help. We need help. We need security help. We need everybody's help. Please pray for us.
The only way for us to know exactly what is the motivation behind these killings is for security agencies to be able to arrest just one of the perpetrators of these crimes. So that way that individual can be interrogated. We'll find out what is the motivation behind their actions, who is funding them, who is sponsoring them, where are they from? Because the solution to the problem will be different if they are Nigerians than when they are coming from outside the country. We talked about our porous borders, how these borders have been infiltrated by foreigners. And if we don't apprehend at least one person, we will be able to get the trove of intelligence information that is required for us to be able to determine the motivation behind the killers. And it's very important. Since 24th of December, I have not heard that one single person has been apprehended for the killings that took place on the 24th of December last year. So that is the problem we have with this crisis that we have in Nigeria, is that we don't do due diligence. I don't think the security people are doing enough to apprehend those who are really behind. I'm not talking about arresting innocent people. I'm talking about those really behind the killings.
So, would you agree with the former INEC chairman, Atahiru Jega, when he says, look, politics has interfered and the military is profiting from the war on terror? Could that be part of the reason why this continues to linger and why maybe these arrests, have not really been happening?
You see, this is Nigeria. You can't rule out everything, because for these things have they didn't just start overnight. These problems have been on there for at least a decade now. And if we are a country of intelligent people and we have one particular problem that has been, stressing us for a decade, and we've not been able to find a solution to that problem, that there is something really behind that particular problem. So I can't rule out anything, considering the fact that our security agencies have not been able to nip these problems in the bud. They continue to happen over and over and over again, and you just see our security agencies being more like reactionary forces. They don't preempt these things from happening in the first place. They only react after the incidents are taken place.
But in the case of the December 24th, that's a Christmas Eve attacks that led to the killings of over 180 people, we're told that there was intel. Allegedly, the letters, these bandits or terrorists actually wrote letters to the communities in November of 2023 that they were going to, strike. In spite of that, nothing happened.
Well, personally, I have not heard from the military either admitting or refuting that particular claim. But this is not the first time we are hearing something like that, that they will write, they will form the security agencies and nothing happened.
You've seen it for yourself. Now let's jump into hearing directly from this young man who was captured as he confessed, but his confession was in Hausa language, and I'll do well to give you an interpretation of what his confession was.
Kawo mutanen can daga area Nasarawa. Ka gaya mun a rubuce, na rubuta.
Ali.
Ali waye?
Ali Ibrahim.
To yanzu ya ne za mu yi mu samu Ali Ibrahim?
Yanzu sai dai in an je mashi.
In an je ina?
Gidan shi.
Gidan shi yana ina?
Na Taware.
Taware. To lokacin rikicin nan wani mutane ne ku kuka kashe? Za ka iya gaya mana sunan mutum daya wanda ka sani wanda har da kai an kashe shi?
Shi ne Samon daga Taware.
Samon daga Taware. Ku kuka kashe shi kenan. To ka gaya mun sunayen mutanen da kuke tare da su nan ta eriyanka, ta eriyan Garwaza, wanda kuka tafi da makamanku, ka gaya mun sunayensu, domin ka gaya mun na rubuta suna, ka gaya mun sunayen.
Yanzu sai ba zan iya kira maka kai tunda yake na baka rubuce sai ka karanta shi mu ji ba.
A'a, ka gaya mun, ka fara gaya mun, in ka manta wayansu sai tunashar maka.
Akwai ni ne.
Okay, kai to sai waye?
Akwai Ali ne.
Ali Ibrahim, okay. To sai waye?
Akwai Alhaji Yakubu. Akwai Habibu, akwai
ka bude donka.
Akwai Haruna. Akwai suna nan dai.
Now, basically, what he's trying to do here is that he's explaining what really happened, and that how they were able to carry out those the genocides and all that, and then the people that were along with him. He's actually calling out the names of the people that they worked with, the team that they actually worked with to do what they had to do on that 24th or 25th, I can't remember, in Plateau State. In fact, going out to call out the names of people that they even knew that they had to, kill and all that. So much. Look at how terrible this situation is becoming. And then look at the confidence without remorse. You could see it all over him, that he's just saying it without remorse, nothing. They fear anything, just they talk. So this is what he's trying to say. Let's